Hey there, combat Vietnam, combat veterans. I want to ask you something. Do you know that there are only two things that you respond to in life? Yeah, just two things. The images you make in your head and the words that you talk to yourself with, how you communicate to yourself. Self talk, whatever you want to call it. Only two things you respond to: the images that you make up in your head and the words that you say to yourself. I'm Gregory L. Henderson, combat Vietnam veteran, and I want to explain something to you, and I want to touch back on the last video about when we replace negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Those positive thoughts can be anything. I mean, all you have to do is start talking to yourself and telling yourself that, things are better than what they are right now. Take, for example, you're in the grocery store and you're standing in line and you're talking, saying, "Oh, this is hell waiting in line here. I hate this." Well, think about it. You just set pictures, created pictures, and you told yourself that it's like hell being in a line in the grocery store. Well, first of all, hell ain't in the grocery store. And, you know, it's not killing you or anything like that. You're using negative words that your brain stores up. And I mean, it pulls more negatives out towards you. So, while you're standing there, you can sit there and say, "Oh, this is all right. I may not love it, but it's all right. I'm sitting there getting groceries for the ones I love, you know, and start putting positives in it." But to be a little more specific here, what I'm speaking of with your brain or your mind and you only respond to two things, which are images you create in your head and the words you speak to yourself. It goes back to commanding your thoughts. Okay, here's another example you can use. Uh, Say you're in the kitchen, you go to the refrigerator, you pull out a lemon. Okay, you feel that lemon, it's firm and you look at it and it's yellow and it's got little green tips on the end of it, and you go, "Okay, I'm gonna eat this lemon." So you cut the lemon in half and you take a big old bite out of it. Whoa, it's sour. You just, like that. Well, guess what? Your brain just created images by what you were saying to it. Now, you didn't, I mean, you're not in the living kitchen with uh, right now. You're not opening the fridge and taking a bite, cutting a lemon in half and taking a bite out of it. But if you sit there and visualize doing that, do it. Visualize doing that right now, and you're going to find out that your brain sits there and says, "Oh, he's eating a lemon." And he's saying, "Okay, saliva glands, go into action. Wash all that sour taste out of his mouth." I mean, it's not happening, but in your brain, it is happening. Your brain cannot tell the difference from real and imaginary. Imagine you eating a lemon right now and see if your mouth doesn't water up and saliva comes to your mouth to wash that sourness out. See if you don't, I mean, just close your eyes and think about eating a lemon and see if you don't have reactions and to that process of eating a lemon. I guarantee you will. I mean, and that's why negative is so destructive. Negative words, negative images are so destructive because it sets in motion your brain to react to it in a negative way, releasing chemicals in your brain to sit there and protect your body. You keep doing that and bombarding your host system with these negative chemicals that are for repairing or fighting off uh, uh, fighting off the things in your body, toxins and things in your body, then you're actually going to overload your system, tear down your immune system and the health process, and you're going to start getting all kind of, or having all kind of physical problems because of the released chemicals that are supposed to be protecting you. You get too much of it and it's going to tear your system down. So visualization is critical. And the thing about it is, it only comes from those two things: the images you create in your head and the words that you speak to yourself. So start communicating in a positive way and having wonderful thoughts that make wonderful images, loving images, exciting images in your head, and you won't be tearing down your body. Remember, repetitive actions, negative or positive, create habits. When habits get their foothold on you, they create your beliefs. And it's just like the fixed and growth mindset. If you believe you are having problems and never will do something and have a life worth living, then you won't. But if you believe you will, you'll start living a confident, purposeful life. Okay. I love you guys. I want you to understand that this 6-inch space between your ears is the battlefield. The battle's before you, not behind you, not back in wherever you had combat or wherever you were stationed in the military. The battle isn't there. Those thoughts aren't there. I mean, the thoughts are there, but the battle is right here between these two ears right here. Remember that. God bless you. I hope this helps somebody. Visualize a good life, a prosperous life. Okay, if you like this, share it, subscribe to the channel. There's a couple other links down there that'll take you to places that'll help you out. Our Facebook group, and you can book a call with me. Okay, God bless you, and we'll see you the next time.